Hey viewers, you are watching the Savera and I am Manpreet Kaur. In a dramatic and rare admissions on the floor of Parliament, Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif launched a blunt critiques of his country's historical relationship with the United States, accusing Washington of exploiting Islamabad for its own strategic ends and then discarding it when its objectives were achieved. This unexpected outburst has sparked widespread attentions and debates both within Pakistan and internationally. Speaking in the National Assembly of Pakistan, Khwaja Asif did not hold back. He said that Pakistan had been treated worse than toilet paper by the United States, used for American interest in Afghanistan and then thrown aside once Washington's objectives were met. According to the defense minister, this dynamic reflected a historic pattern of foreign policy miscalculations with devastating consequences for his country. Asif's remarks came amid a broader reassessment of Pakistan's involvement in conflict on Afghan soils over the past several decades, particularly the wars following the Soviet invasions of Afghanistan in the 1980s and the post-9/11 US-led campaign. He argued that Pakistan's leadership repeatedly aligned with Washington not out of strategic necessity but in pursuit of external supports, decisions that have, in his view, left the country to pick up the pace long after its allies have moved on. In his speech, the defense minister challenged long-standing narratives about Pakistan's roles in the Afghan theatre. He rejected that the idea Pakistan's participation was motivated purely by religious duty, saying that the concept of jihad has been misused and reaffirmed to justify involvement in wars that were at their course, driven by external geopolitical ambitions. Asif claimed that the nation's education system itself was reshaped to legitimize these conflicts, a change he believed continues to have lasting implications for society. Asif also directly criticized past Pakistani leaders, including military rules like Generals Zia-ul-Haq and Pervez Musharraf, for steering the country into wars that were not in its own national interest. According to him, these decisions transformed Pakistan into a pawn in global power politics and subjected its peoples to prolonged instability, violence, and economic strain. Turning to recent decades, the minister highlights Pakistan's realignments with the United States after the 1999 period and especially after the September 11, 2001 attacks, which drew Islamabad fully into the US-led war on terror. While Pakistan provided strategic support, including military corporations, airspace access, and logistical backings, Washington's eventual withdrawal from Afghanistan left Pakistan grappling with the consequences alone. According to Asif, the losses, he said, were irreversible and would never be fully compensated. Asif's remarks represents one of the strongest public reappraisals of Pakistan's foreign policy calculus in recent memories. Analysis suggests that the statement reflects a growing sense of disillusionment within sections of Pakistan's political elite about past alliances and push redefines Islamabad's strategic priorities in a rapidly changing geopolitical environment. While critics may dismiss the comments as political posturing, the blunt language used by the defense minister has drawn international attention and raised fresh questions about the future of Pakistan-US relations. As of now, there has been no official response from the United States. That's the latest update. Stay tuned for more developments on this evolving story. Do like, comment and subscribe our channel.